The South Carolina Gamecocks taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So South Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Finds a crease at the 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Fires it incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Vanderbilt's offense will... field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, and it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Throws to the back. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Doors. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Launches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Swings it out to the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly... Afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Fights off a defender. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback may change this route. The throw. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
To the air on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Fires on the move. Got a man. It's Wolf. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack, though.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Pocket breaking down. Immediately fires to the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Snagged out of the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Lost a throw on first down. Caught. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
And he's wrestled to the ground. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Offense in an empty set. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping it
gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Under fire. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Going for it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Into the house. Touchdown, Commodores. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with it.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll snap it from the 20 on 2nd and 4. Punts it out of the air.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
South Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Snatches it on the right. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He turns that loose down the right side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Doors!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the heat. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, South Carolina.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sexton.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Unloads it left. This one's complete. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Wolf. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. It's complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Bringing it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And as he throws.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes him the other way. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
And the return will be brought down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Going with the ground game left. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a crease. It's Jarvis. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but, man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Spins away from the defender. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now they'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Give to the back. Plows through the defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He has the first and still on his feet. Touchdown, Commodores! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Garrison. Unloads to the wideout. Got got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Wilkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Turning it on! Picks up the 1st down. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The option look. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Got enough for the 1st down. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Commodores just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. The give as they work on that clock. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Finds his man. It's Jarvis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Jarvis. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Garrison. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Quick strike complete. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to